Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back. It's Shay Seeking, and I'm back with a new video. So, all right, I apologize, y'all. Okay, I can't help it. Hold on. All right, so I'm trying to break this up. I'm trying to, you know what? It's schedules, okay? Okay, I'm trying to come up with one. All right. So, again, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go back into Genesis. There's something about Genesis and Gemini's, okay? To my surprise. So there's something about, that's been on my mind about draining the swamp, okay? And it's nonstop, okay, from the bottom to the top. All right. So I feel like that's this energy, as above, so below. All right. So we even talk about, like, I feel spirituality versus, biblical versus historical and political. Okay. So there's something to do with this. All right. That's that all-seeing energy or whatever. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel weird because I feel like there's not that many people that are speaking on that level. So it almost feels like something, but it's very, because even this thing is called temptation. So there's something about, like, temptation and a fall. Okay. So I don't need y'all looking at that. So anyway, what are you doing? Just hurry up and do it. And just leave the door open. So it had me think about this twin flame journey, right? And how I view the biblical text, okay? There we go, all right? So there's this energy, right? Okay? And y'all, this is why I feel like this is a weapon of mass destruction. A mind, all right? A mind. I feel like, I'm not saying, like, it's to detonate. I don't know, possibly, all right? But I feel like this is the energy of someone not liking the fact that there's something about me in the word, okay? It's like written in my veins, all right? And that I can, and that I'm able to interpret, okay, what's being said in this text a little bit deeper than anybody in the church. Because we know the church, sometimes could be the reason why some of us have been misled, because you're not getting the proper, I would like to say education, but education means training, okay? But again, Lord God energy gives me somebody that trains beings, okay? Yakub energy, someone who is a scientist or uses temperance, outward temperance. But this is also to take from God, okay? So again, who is that energy? Hathor is I feel, the house of God when God is on this plane. That is that energy of the Ruach, or whatever the energy is, wisdom, or whatever female energy is in the biblical text. There's something about a disconnection of a God and his wife, or a God and a goddess. Those two together make that God energy in my eyes. All right. Somebody might say God is a woman, God is a man. Okay. But I feel like, again, there are, like I said, certain cultures in the islands where feminine energies turn from one sex to another by the time they hit puberty. Okay. So again, this is like, then if there were women, right, and they turn to boys or whatever at a certain age, that will just show you how possibly at one point in time, people were made. Okay. So again, it would have started with the womb. Like, you can't just, unless somebody just made a child and just plopped it, it's something like this. It depends on how you look at it. Okay. So again, we look at the serpent, the devil, Satan, and Lucifer are four different entities or energies to me. Okay. Again, we have to also remember that certain time when we're dealing with Lord God energies, things were being created. So they can create the devil out of a God. Okay. This is, again, the battle against God, or the day of Armageddon. That means that whoever everybody's eyes is on, or ears are on, or whoever is emulating, or whatever they're sensing or picking up is coming from that conduit. Okay. Now the people in technology can go ahead and flip that and try to make it seem as though this person is evil. But the thing we do know about the serpent is the serpent did not lie, I guess, right? Okay. Unless it's depending on what type of death. Because in one of my Bibles, it does say you won't die that kind of death. Okay. So again, we know that people can die. And people can just die out or wither away from society or social media in 2022. We're talking about looking at this as patterns, as how it would have been prior to colonization in religion. Okay. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God. So again, that don't say nothing about religion. That means that a certain group of people were gods, American gods or gods, all right? And so the word was with them. They knew it's that storyteller essence or energy, okay? Which again, in that read that I decided to not even finish it, but the last card in that one read that I did, that 6-card draw the other night, was the storyteller. So I went ahead and just plopped her up on Instagram by herself, all right? And this is somebody that has like stories or tells stories that are written. I wish I had the card with me. Do I want to go get it? Let's see. Let's see what the storyteller is. So it brings back to in the beginning. All right. So, so again, we have the storyteller. The light attributes to the storyteller is the ability to experience. So that's what I'm saying. This is an experience, okay? This is the storyteller here, okay? And she looks like she got a halo around her head or some kind of golden ring or something here, all right? But it's saying that this is the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, okay? And then we have the storytellers, or now I see these as seers and things like this as well. All right. Or even family members that, you know, in native traditions or Indian traditions, they spoke words through stories. This is how they were able to tell their stories. But also we have to know that with the mixing of different groups and nations and different people from different parts of the world, all right, that the story is going to be told by the victors, or is going to be told in a different light. Like they may tell the story, but leave out the fact that these were so-called black people already here, okay? Things like that, all right? So again, the shadow attributes, which I feel like, again, if you are of the light and you're, you know, being honest and truthful and you're having this experience, okay? Okay? These, some type of, it's almost like some type of energies having a human experience. Like something is done with alchemizing energy or something, okay? And people, it's like an awakening or an ascension or feels like something like a rapture or something, getting caught up, okay? But again, we have the shadow attributes to the storyteller is making up tales that harm others, okay? Now let's just think about that, all right? Let's think about the scrambling and the confusion. God is not the author of confusion. All right. So again, when someone is going from their God, okay, I guess this could be too. The energy's like, well, you got to get on it. You know what I'm saying? Because morning, noon, and night. Because these other readers, there may be, I feel like there's this energy of a masculine energy saying there's only one of me and thousands of you. So again, I feel like this masculine energy might be the energy that everybody, and I see this maybe a Gemini, okay, that everybody kind of maybe goes to for something here, all right? But they are the ones that maybe have let people into the garden to attach themselves to that God energy, all right? That feminine aspect of God, so that they can recreate or make like, that's like making a whole colony, not a colony, but a hive of queen bees. You get what I'm saying? All right? That's kind of like what that is. Because the queen bee is just that. And she even looks different. She's built different, okay? She's different than all the other bees, okay? And so it's kind of like, okay, please stop interrupting me about stuff like that. I heard you the first time. Mm-mm. No. So, so again, a lot of this stuff, like I said, the author of confusion is making me think about these people that are making up these stories or whatever that are going to harm others. Okay. But also that makes me think about my energy and maybe making sure to add a positive energy or something that can be a conclusion, right? Not just saying what these people are doing, but maybe manifesting also what should be done to them. Now, somebody might look at that as evil or wicked or bad, but no, the world is not all good and the world is not all bad. We're leading towards a very harsh times, possibly, if we continue to move down this trail here. But I do think that this is the energy of creating idols for others to worship. Okay, this may be a masculine energy with a mastermind, a sorcerer to a certain extent. Okay, that has created a group of women to attack God, right? That's the antichrist or the anti-body. So these storytellers or other seers and shit may be trying to confuse. They know exactly what's going on. They may have been programmed to do so. They may get memos. They may watch people on computer screens and shit like this, all right? They may be watching you in their heads. They may be able to astral project or remote view. Again, these women have been created. But what were they? It's almost like the Ace of Cups went up into like this abundant nature. Someone got close enough to the Ace of Cups, okay, which is an overflowing in. Okay, so somebody want to come in and take an idea, a business idea, something like this. Okay, I'll just make another. You want to do this? I'll just make another. But something there's something about. I'm trying to figure out, maybe I do need to look at my chart and try to learn about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like having to learn about other stuff that I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I'm focused on something else. But again, I feel like there's something about a Gemini energy here, okay? I don't know why something is making me think that maybe I'm a Gemini. Maybe there's an alteration or something with my birthday or something like this, all right? A Taurus, is something about this, okay? So, when I was just thinking about this, I'm like, well, let me go back to Genesis and see what we were talking about the garden, because it seemed like people trying to keep two people apart could be something good, but it could also be something bad. It might be somebody trying to stop something. It's something like this that I'm seeing here, okay? Because I feel like somebody has zapped the feminine energy, maybe not of your whole Ace of Cups. You're always going to be, she's always going to be, or he or they, it may be two, all right, that are always going to be overflowing with different ideas or different whatever. Okay, I feel like I just feel like the Ace of Cups is just one. It's a gift from God. It's going to be in a person, and a person is going to be able to deliver something for everything like this, all right? But I feel like somebody wants to take something away here, okay? So somebody's cup may have been overflowing or whatever. Like with my ascension, the cup was overflowing ridiculously. It was almost too much for me to take at one time. All right. And then it slowly trickled away until now it feels like there's something going on where there's a shift, where somebody's trying to definitely take, maybe not, they can't take your cup, but they can water it down by not letting it naturally pour out, by taking from it, like going in it and scooping it out and actually passing it out to other people. You know what I'm saying? It can kind of like deplete, okay? It may be, and take you a little bit more time to replenish, all right? It's almost something about like overflowing all the time. That's a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Being tapped in all the time is a lot of energy here, okay? And again, but once we know that, like that little thing that you used to do when you were younger, you would start a story, like start a tale at one end of the line, and by the time it got to the other end, things changed, okay? So these are natural occurrences that can happen naturally, but this can also be transmitted through some type of tech, okay? So again, I'm realizing that we had the storyteller, we had an angel that was in reverse. I feel like this is an angel, okay? An angel in reverse with shadow attributes is acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with the angelic guidance, okay? All right? And the light attributes is helping those in need with no expectations of return. All right, so I'm saying that's that hustle mentality than just being a healer. There's hustlers and healers. Period. There's no in between. You either in it for that. Now, I'm not saying that healers can't be abundant with finances by doing what they do. But we're reading here that an angel is someone who is helping those in need without no expectations of return. So again, some of these people are helping you because they're wanting to pair with you or marry you or get something from you or something like this. This could go either way. This could be a masculine or a feminine masculine, whoever it is. We're just talking general shit right here. All right, we might have to veer to the left or the right to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get this on track. But just follow what I'm saying here. All right. So this may be, again, a fallen angel. Okay. Somebody that fell. Right. But then again, there's some that are forced out by other entities or energies. Okay. By calling something evil that is good and something good evil. Period. All right. So I'm hoping we following each other here. All right. So again, this is someone who has been pouring out lots of something with no expectations. Even with the star card, she's sitting there pouring out her information on the soil, the grass, that's the people. All right. And she's also doing it, the indigenous people, and she's also pouring out information on the waters. It's not no, oh, black people need our land back. White people got to die. You know, none of that shit. That's not holy. Okay. Now we cuss over here. We don't curse. The other people that's in the background acting all innocent and everything, okay, are the ones that are cursing people. All right. Cussing is a whole different thing. You can look it up in etymology. Okay. The last thing that cursing represents is a cuss word. Most of the other shit is about other things that people are doing energetically or whatever, or spiritually, to attack someone else. Okay. So again, first of all, if we don't got it right, and this is what I'm saying about indoctrination stations, the way that they're set up now as so-called schools or training facilities, churches, which are, I feel like they are indoctrination stations, is what I call them. Okay. Because if you're there and you're not thinking with you, if you're not tapped into yourself, and if you haven't done the work, and if you haven't, it's not going to matter if you're in church or not. A lot of people go there and then do roguish things when they get home from church. Okay. And we can go back into the pork and all this other stuff, which again, I feel like you're not supposed to be being judged on what you eat, especially during certain times. It says that in the Bible. So again, you know, this would be like people that talk about all this stuff and then they go home and eat ham for Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? So again, which sin is the worst sin? You see what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. All right. So I noticed we have the shapeshifter. So again, this is somebody pretending. I mean, if you just think of it off the top of the dome, this is somebody that's acting like something that they're not. Some people don't believe this kings and queens shit that they be saying, stuff that they're saying out of their mouth. They just don't. They just like the way it sounds. You know, they're taking the surface level energy and moving forward with it and mowing other people down because they've been able to do this. Because again, unfortunately, okay, there are powers that shouldn't be. The principalities and rulers in these high places. All right. You're not really battling against flesh and blood. It's those principalities. So when you see somebody switch on you, or you see somebody drinking spirits and then their spirit changes, these are also the things that are being done, right? So in times they would make something like drinking liquor illegal, but then they would have the wives kind of entice the husbands to take the edge off to continue to drink low key, meaning that when they do that, other energies are going to be able to tap into them. Okay. So, but this is also something like, again, the light attribute to this is skills at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So if you look at this, and we talk about the caste system on my channel a lot, all right? If you look at that, there's different layers here. And just like I said, I feel like there's different layers to this masculine. This masculine can maybe see those different layers in me. They may not be able to see them in themselves, but that's why we mirror each other in a certain light, all right? So I'm just wondering again, but we have trickster energy. I'm wondering if there's someone that dedicated like 10 years of their life of kind of like professing or saying these things as a guide, or was it this, you know, someone that would be closest to like maybe that serpent that would be the oldest one in the garden that would be closest to God, or Adam and Eve, or these energies here. Like, could that be the masculine or the feminine or something like this? All right. That would be saying these that would be tempting someone, okay, for a fall, all right? But I feel like, was it a fall? Was it the fall of man or fall of someone else for trying to lie to somebody? And as they went into something they had awakened, you know, also, did this masculine give whatever this was to this feminine energy, or was she already born with it? Because I feel like this is this energy of making it seem like there's only one in the garden when it's really two. It's just somebody preserved their self, that they took the feminine aspect and spread that around to water down the Christ energy. Okay. So again, if many people they're disregarding what the Christ energy is saying, that person is too cocky. They're too straightforward. They think everything is only their way. They think that the sun and moon rise on that. Well, God damn it do at this time. And other people have come and they've had their time. Okay. It just is what I'm picking up. All right. Only thing scares me is the deeper I go into this energy that's already been there, the more I'm feeling like this masculine is not on this earth anymore. He is almost like I am in the Father and the Father is in me. Okay. Now, it didn't say we is in the Father and we is, do you get what I'm saying? It said I am in the Father and the Father is in me. And then that God also said, I am that and that I am that I am. I am that I am now and forever. Okay. So again, there's something about this. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, so again, shadow attributes, okay, to a beggar, okay? It says dependence on others to the exclusion of effort, okay? Now this kind of could be speaking, okay? But I feel like that's why people have guides, and that's why your guides are supposed to guide you. But I feel like in this time, some of us are just too powerful, okay? I feel like this is the Antichrist energy to make it seem as though this person is begging when this person is actually independent, works really hard. Now, independence, we already broke down, don't have nothing to do with how much money you got in your damn bank account. Independence is you being able to get it out the fucking mud. You being able to build something on your own, maybe even with the assistance of source, God, and the ancestors. And when you don't have anyone around, or when there's no one else to look at, or you feel like everybody is off kilter a little bit and you're like, nah, let me step back for a minute, there's some place I can go find that in here. It's also, again, we have that judgment energy that came out last night. People don't think this person should be able to judge, but they should be able to. Okay, somebody has the authority to do so and somebody doesn't. But I feel like to disregard the person that really has the authority to judge and make them seem like they're selfish or narcissistic or whatever, or it's only their way, when they're just telling you what they're seeing through their eyes, which has been given them to them by God. All right, it's up for you to decipher that information, okay? And that's just it, because I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. All right, so again, this could be somebody saying, oh, look, this person just begs other people to do stuff, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Again, I feel like some people are guides. So if you're saying, why are you asking me for information when you're supposed to be a mentor or a guide, what do you mean? So when they said something about Boaz, you know, or his sister counting on him, or his wife or whatever counting on him, you know, maybe that's because people had done witchcraft on her, and maybe she was blocked from certain information on purpose, so that these people thought that they would elevate. But this is when God said He make man's laws and man's ways look silly. Okay. He's going to make someone that just got that started from the bottom and now they there. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go ahead and deliver them with whatever this information is to bring forth. So it's not going to be politicians that got law degrees, or people that went to school for 10, 20 years. That's man's way, right? Okay. Not saying that they can't be in this arena. I'm just saying that it's not going to be those particular people. It's going to be the people that people may look down on because they don't have finances, or they don't have some type of career working for men. Now, the Lord in the Bible does say you are not to work for these men. You are mine, basically. You know, you're not supposed to bow down to these men, or you're not supposed to work for these people. All right. So somebody is not supposed to do this. So this way, this is making me think about that energy. I keep picking up on somebody leaving somebody something, but a whole bunch of powerful people are holding it back from this person to make them grovel or make them ask or beg for something that they inherited, because you are a heir, okay? You inherited it. So somebody should have got in contact with somebody, but maybe I'm picking up somebody went to somebody's family instead, right? So again, with this energy, with this seven of, with this make me think about the burning bush here, okay? But this person has this one here that has water covering it, but he's looking to this heap of these vines, or this divine energy, which again, everything that's divine is not pure, period. Okay. So we have these, I think, how many is in here? We got these 6 pentacles here that this person keeps looking at instead of paying attention to the one that he has at his feet. And this is somebody that's treating somebody like they're at their foot. Okay. Like they're below them or beneath them. Okay. And he has this whole thing right here. Like, it's almost like whatever it is, these may be holes in this bush, right? But somebody treating this person like they a hole. When they clean, they've been purified by God, or they've been purified by water, by earth, air. I'm seeing earth, air, fire, and water here. Okay. With this red on this soil here. All right. And again, if you really think about it, the only thing that look really pleasant when it comes to these vines is the vines that's growing right here below. All these look kind of decrepit and distorted. All right. So again, this could be a masculine looking at his co-workers, his friends, his family, your family, or something for some type of energy, because it's more of them than you. All right. But the whole time he working so damn hard on this because he's leaving out this energy right here, which is the one. Okay. It's something like that. All right. So again, with the beggar in the upright or light attributes is comforts, empowerment at the level of physical survival. Okay. So I feel like there is something about get physical, something about getting physical. Okay. But I feel like this is why they're keeping two people apart, making both people think that one doesn't want the other. Both of these people might have dealt with abandonment issues and healed from them, but since people know about these issues, they're trying to use them. See, and this is the funny part. This is why God made a motherfucker like me, right? That don't care what you think. It don't matter what you saying. You know what I'm saying? If I feel and if I could see right through you, okay, and I know what your damn agenda is. I know mine and I know yours. When whether I get close to you or not, I can pick up on the surface level energy of you. All right. I feel like this a lot of people stay out of people's face too, or mine at this point in time and do everything in the dark. Okay, this is like people that can't even really face you because they know the shit that they've done in the background, but they've taken an oath of silence, so they will not repeat these things or say these things. All right, it's just what it is. All right, they're waiting for someone to for this person to get rid of this one right here, which is the thing that's fueling this whole fucking thing. All right, so that, they can win or whatever this is, because they're helping this person because they're hoping to get a position at the top. I am the fucking position at the top. So why would I compete with any of these people? My thing is, I feel like the battle has been all this time is that energy being placed in front of others instead of being hidden with whoever they're supposed to be working with. What these people like to do is keep this person in the dark. And I feel like sometimes maybe it's for protection, but I feel like it's something about power. Okay? Because if you keep this person low, or if you fuck with their finances, or if you do these things, then they're going to be looking lowly to people that's hustling and making money. But again, God ain't never asked nobody for no damn money. The church do. Okay? Just saying. All right. So, a lot of, like, again, I noticed when I first came on the scene, a lot of people, it was like more about passing around that offering bowl. Like, go ahead and donate, Now, people have slowed down on that, but I can also tell the people that love what they do as well. Okay. And I can tell the ones that have like a slot in their back. I feel like people trying to put that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just checking out what's going on in my garden because you bitches, it's something about the den of brooding vipers. I still have, if my masculine's acting shady or acting this shapeshifter energy, this feminine, that's why I said the Empress is the end all, honey. The Empress, with her intuitive nature, is all of that. And again, I feel like a lot of people want people to hide or don't speak or don't say this because it's going to make this or it's going to get people going to get mixed up. No, there's no confusion to what the fuck I say. I don't play with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to manipulate no situation. I don't have to like mislead or nothing. I'm blunt, straightforward. It just is what it is. All right. So I feel like, yeah, all this other shit y'all might be listening to, these idols that you worshiping, that's where the confusion is coming in. And that's just it. Okay. So again, but you think Jesus gonna be on the planet and not be walking around and people might secretly know who you is, it's almost like, you know how they looking at you or whatever shit like this. All right. So you can pick up the sense that people is doing this, but they'll never let you know that a lot of people are watching you. They'll keep your numbers low on your channel, but put your shit on another platform where millions of people might be watching you. Okay. But they just don't want you to know because that would lead to inflation. That would puff up the son of God or that God energy to be able to move into a position. Knew the wife Eve. Okay, this is chapter 4. All right, let's just look at this real quick. All right, so the story of Cain and Abel. The man knew. So now the man knew Eve. The man knew Eve, his wife. Okay. The man knew Eve, his wife. Now, ain't this funny? Now, this man could be, I feel, me and my masculine energy or this masculine. I'm just saying. We talking about the first two, okay? We talking about the oldest in the garden and stuff like this, okay? So I'm going to 3, right? There's something about 3, okay? So I'm going to 3. Okay. So there's something about 3. So again, I feel like I'm even hearing 333. All right. So some of these people with 333 may be remakes of someone like me. Okay. Or there might be something like what people might be calling an STD, could be something that is really some type of connection here. It may be something transmitted from the feminine energy to create what would be Eve's, something about a bayou or New Orleans or something like this. It's almost like the man knew his wife. Something about somebody at their feet. This could be like, okay, well, I'm looking at this like, when like of the familiarity of the divine masculine or twin flame with the telepathic communication when that person came back in. It's almost like we kind of knew each other. Okay, not sure if this is because knowing could be also mating. Okay, but this could be also a man, connecting with or mating with. It's something about mirroring here. It's very that yin and yang here. She conceived and bore Cain, because again, bearing something doesn't have to mean that you birthed it. It could be, I'm seeing like conceive, like conception, like taking someone in at conception. It's like a lot of this has to do with colonizing and also actually the natural reproductive system. Saying, I have given birth to a man. Now, again, we're thinking like, can a man give birth? Okay. But let's see, the man knew Eve. And she conceived and bore Cain, saying, I have given. So there's a woman giving birth, maybe to a nation with a man, or something about a man here. To a man child. See? A man child. So this could also be someone who is youthful or premature or as a child, to enter into kingdom, or like a teenager or someone who may be immature. Okay. Because again, but I feel like, again, there's assistance to keep this person immature and leaning up on other individuals to give them assistance. But at the same time, leaving the feminine energy that knows, she knows. So knowing and know. Okay. There's something here with that. But to leave her like everybody else's version of the story is seeming like it's correlating and hers is not, it's making her, it would make her, if she wasn't me, question if she's gifted, question if she's really royalty, question if she's really this energy, question if this is her time, and things like this. Okay. And when you don't, that can be mistaken by narcissism. Knowing could be mistaken with that. So I feel like that's two different things. All right. With the help of the Lord. So again, this is some kind of assistance here. I don't even know why I'm thinking about genealogies and coat of arms energy. Okay. Also, like I said, indigenous law versus maritime. So Cain was a tiller of the soil, somebody as below. Okay. And Abel was a keeper of flocks, a lord, maybe a warlord or a lord. Okay. Someone who would be an overseer or a plantation owner, a master. Okay. And Cain would be somebody working the soil or working with the people or working in a lower, like this could be people that have been exalted at some point in time, but they have to come down to the level of the earth here and commune with them, right? But I feel like this is somebody communing with everybody else except for the main feminine aspect or masculine aspect here. So again, somebody's bringing some type of fruit to the Lord. Now, this is what's tripping me out, because this Lord energy is not God. I feel like the Lord came in Genesis 2 and started to make things different than what God had already made them. And that's why God came in the garden, was pissed off, first of all. I don't even know if it all has to do. I'm second thinking if it even had to do with anything that Adam and Eve did. It may be what the Lord or the overseers were allowing to happen, like all of this pillaging and all of this thievery and all of this tricky energy, this shapeshifter energy, these fallen angels doing messed up things with these people here. All right. I feel like they're trying to call somebody a beggar because they may not have finances, but their finances is being blocked. When really beggars are these people that are really doing anything they can to stay connected to a wand or a cup, whether they have to conceal this or not. But this is the way that it's saying the man knew his wife. It's almost like how I'm telling y'all that this Houdini husband. It's like realizing that whoever came back into the energy that may have been conspiring or just gathered. And I feel like this didn't start off as a conspiring. I feel like somebody came here with genuine intentions, was happy and like, damn, I'm about to meet back with this person or link back up or whatever, because this was after a deep sleep, right? So this person could have been under mind control or a part of his brain he didn't remember. So again, that's what I'm saying. There's something about memories here, okay? Somebody didn't remember who somebody was, and they came back into connection with them some kind of way, and then I feel like they were trying to do this in the physical, but that's where it got blocked, right? So the masculine come and all that shit, that's where it got blocked, and I feel like because somebody went ahead and made a whole bunch of me's, period. You know, or even, this could be even the energy of that, I don't know, like I said, that twin flame energy of Gemini, you know, I'm wondering, it's almost like that energy of also, is there just one of me? Is that something I should be saying to someone? That no, it's only one of me. It's a lot of yous. Because a lot of these people are coming up against me. It's something like that. So this is like about like manipulation or reverse psychology. That's the term I was looking for yesterday. Okay? But anyways, let's just look at it like this, all right? Let's look at it. Because this could be this masculine even is gone now. And now shadowing the energy or mirroring that energy of, okay, now it's only one of you, because now that might be the joining of a God, like the Father is in me, I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. Because I feel like this is also something competitive here between a father and a child, okay? I feel like more so the child is trying to please the father and trying to do these things, but the father is taking advantage of that over the child, knowing that the child will do anything for their father. It's something like this. But we are talking Lord energy, not God energy right here, okay? And I feel like this is another fake God. This is a feminine energy that has moved her way into some way, making herself appear as God. And these masculines are counting on her as the main energy, okay? I feel like this is what this is. And it's actually that heifer that they backed some kind of way and raised up with Moses now when they were in the desert. This could mean they've been taken out of the Ace of Cups energy and put into something that's a desert that has to go to the Ace of Cups to get a drink. So this would be me thinking or feeling like a bitch is in my garden really close to my house, right? There's something about, I don't know, I'm here, I don't even know who the people are in this neighborhood, but I just know that somebody's Wi-Fi is really close, named Crystal. And I don't know, it's just got me thinking about something. Somebody named Crystal, that name keeps coming up. Somebody that maybe is claiming to have crystal vision, but really they may not be, I'm hearing crystallized. They may not be. This could be somebody fooling a whole God. I'm telling you, hijacking God's minds here, or their domes, or their holy grail. Putting their eyes out, emptying out their cup. This all has to do with a disconnect from the original God feminine energy and the God masculine energy. It just is what it is. I feel like somebody tried to come and cut somebody off here and they couldn't do it. They actually probably seen how powerful or how protected someone or something is, okay? Somebody might have been gambling. This might be a male that lost his heifer or his cow with somebody, because I feel like now they've turned a certain group of us into animals. So it's no disregard, it's no regard for things that happen to you. And I think Source makes me feel these vibrations, these sensations, and see these things very clearly so that I can speak on them, okay? Because again, an unjust thing for one is an injustice for all. Okay, so somebody tried to come in here and cut off somebody or something like this. I feel like this is a younger feminine energy here. Okay, This could be your daughter, your child, somebody from another seer or something like this, whatever this is. All right. But we have somebody that likes to gamble here. Somebody might be a gambler here. All right. But I feel like this was in reverse yesterday too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the light attributes to that is willing to follow intuition even when others doubt it. So again, that's what independence is. That's what independence is. But it's also like this blind person is leading the blind. But let's see why. The shadow attributes relying on luck rather than hard work. Okay. So I feel like since people are watching everything that the world card energy is doing, they feel like they're judging that, but they don't know what's going on in here. I'm telling you, in that book, a lot about that prophecy with Elijah and Esther, they were afraid when they saw her thinking. People didn't want her thinking. You know what I'm saying? They wanted it to look like she's relying on other people. That would be somebody watching me, watching readers, because I'm judging motherfuckers, or I'm looking at a certain situation and saying, see, she didn't get that on her own. But they're talking about shit that happened in my life, with the storyteller being someone with the ability to experience. Okay? These people saying, oh, I saw this, or what I'm seeing. No, motherfucker, I'm knowing because I'm experiencing it. That's why I'm still going to be tapped in like that. But it's not on all those different levels. It's on the shit that's just important that I need to grab out of there for whatever this journey is. Okay? Now, if you go too much on these people, they can get you deceived or fooled. These other seers or these other people with their messages, all right? And I've never been one to do that. I can listen to somebody all day, but there's always going to be something in me that's going to decide what is going to happen with my situation, period. So again, I feel like whatever this fighting or whatever about this Two of Cups energy, all right, and King David or this David energy, all right, this may have been, again, a masculine energy in this energy, but I feel like he was brought down for some reason. Maybe for keeping two people in the dark about something here, all right? But there's something about always in my heart, okay? But there's always somebody on this person's mind too. I feel like it's an air energy. Aquarius, okay? A foul of the air, okay? This could be this energy also. I mean, and like I said, I want to look at a positive note. I feel like this changes here. Somebody like this masculine energy might have somebody on their mind all the time, a different person. Like this pinnacle changes over and over and over again. This may be why they lost this position and it went to the next person. Because I feel like at some point in time, something is telling me that you are the son of David now, okay? Like I'm the captain now. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So again, this energy right here, but the whole thing has never changed of who I look at as the most high energy in my life. Like, but then there's also the heart chakra energy. I wonder if this person is not in my head anymore, but like not like heady energy here, but in my heart. Because I just thought about the amount of love that I've had for this person is like loving God on earth. You know, it was like that. It's just like, I don't know, I just burst into tears because I'm like, damn, I didn't realize how much, like, it's like I could, it's like something about seeing like this person like on the out, saying like, you know, if this, I know that there's a disconnect, but there's something about like, I kept thinking like, okay, you know, even with this twin flame thing, if I go ahead and veer towards whatever, like there's always this temptation pull or something. But it kept saying, I don't care where the hell we going. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it's like, I don't care where we're going. This is who I'm going with, right? Okay? So, so I just thought about that. And I thought about the evil or the wickedness of people trying to take something away from you that God made for you. And if God is really going to allow this, you know, but I'm like, if my mind can be, you know, if somebody is trying to tap into my mind, how do I know that temptation didn't work with a masculine? I mean, let's just keep it real, okay? Let's just keep it real, okay? There's a lot of things are about lust these days. Lustful energies about how somebody your body or something. So, you know, a man with a variety or a box of chocolates kind of mentality, all right? But a woman loves different. She sees different. Like, what if God gave her something that's perfect for her? She even knows how to knead out those little kinks or something here. But if you keep two energies like apart or something like that, it's not going to. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create a fall of, but what they're doing is creating a fall for themselves. They're creating a fall. They have created a fall for the whole world by treating the gift that been sent in by God the way that they have. And it's not just one person, it's bigger than just one of us. It's maybe the both and leads out into something that feeds, okay? The rest of the world. It's something about the soil. Now, that don't even mean, a lot of people want to make it about skin tone, color, black and white or whatever. Like, no. What I'm saying is these gods and goddesses of Egypt could be in somebody could be a total so-called Caucasian and be a certain god right now. It could be people that, you know, do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So something about this union here. All right. But again, I don't know. This is making me think about that. Not Beelzebub, but the one that, I was about to say Bel. That went against that appointed like a demon woman or something like this. Okay. I don't even know. I'm saying like fake or plastic or something like this, okay? And went against his mother, right? But I'm wondering if this person is calling someone his mother because it's really his wife and he really want to go in another direction, which, okay? But it's gonna confuse or it's gonna form something else. I don't know. Or I'm hearing somebody thinks it's a more perfect union, okay? But I also think that this is the same thing, like I said, when the person came into town with his wife and he knew that all the people were going to want to lay with her or be with her or something like this. And so he said, just say you my sister. So again, that's almost like that trickster or shapeshifter kind of energy here. Okay, somebody that will gamble away something like their wife. All right? Ooh, love or lust. Okay? So yeah, like the wife or whoever they're supposed to be sharing this Two of Cups energy with. Okay? And I feel like this has caused a war or a battle or a confliction or something like this amongst the heavens and the earth. It's just chaos, whatever this is. Rebellion in another way. All right? So that's what that is. All right? So I hope that we got this. All right? So we're going to go ahead and read one of these ancestors' messages here. Okay? I also feel like we are dealing with sorcery. We're dealing with other type of forces or something here. We're dealing with something that's not godly, though. All right? Because we know supposedly and allegedly King James had something to do with writing a book of demonology. Excuse me, if not even before the Bible, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? All right, so I hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. I don't know. I feel like I am. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't give up, man. I'm telling you right now. They say you can't find happiness in a person. No, that's right. That's why some of us have already done the work, though. So we know it's kind of like you know what you see, sense, and you just know. And that's just it. But you know other people know too, and they can come off as knowing more than you in all actuality, so they can maybe manipulate a situation if somebody is little, okay? That's why I'm saying there's nothing in this world that's going to get me to think that they're not messing with people's algorithms, and they know a lot of people are going to online to sell, and they are messing with shit like that, all right? Or they were at one point in time, okay, which was creating blockages to get to this time so that somebody can look over everything for the past 2 years, say, oh, this person haven't even made any growth financially in the past 2 years. I guess this is not my mate. You know, when really, but what else have you seen this person change over that time? All right. All right, so we have this also this shapeshifter energy. The shadow attribute to that is projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So this is these readers and stuff like this that you see that may have been like this one day, and then you all of a sudden see that oh, I like this person. It seems like they're on point or whatever. And then after a week or so, you notice that they start flipping the scales to go on their, because they want to look more appealing to this masculine energy than you. So you'll notice a lot of people might have one little, and their channel is growing and they're abundant and everything. And nobody's hating on that. But I just see the systematic thing. They might have one of those little, like I said, them forever rose deals. They're going to have this and they're going to do that. Again, I feel like whatever this was already being prepared. All right. I always wanted to write children's books. So everything that the Empress or the Ace of Cups energy wants to do, they can't really do anything but sit there and water the garden. Water the garden. But there's going to be a time. So this is making me think about the first shall be the last. All right. Where you'll have a chance to be abundant. But if people are shadow energy here and shadow attributes in the background trying to take that away from you before you even know about it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this does have to do with not chauvinistic, but I feel like somebody actually does really love somebody a lot. All right. But they're trying to use control instead of some other type of approach. All right. To gain access or to purchase this person or to have this person. This could even get somebody else in conflict, whoever has the person or the energy at the time, to get them in conflicting energies here so that they can drop the ball or cause up some kind of strife or lies or something like this, manipulation, to get somebody to drop that. All right. So that they can then buy it, purchase it, or pick it up and take it or whatever. This is something that I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah. And we have, again, a Knight of Wands, but it's almost like, is it love or lust with that energy? Right? Nobody's just not you know what I'm saying? Gonna have lustful thoughts once in a while. I mean, come on now. Let's just keep it real around here. All right. So this is this Knight of Wands energy. I feel rushing in, or people may be battling about this Knight of Wands energy, deciding to rush in. I'm hearing fools rush in or rush in. Okay. Because it's almost like the pearl of God is supposed to be promised to like a prominent person, or I don't think it's even supposed to be I mean, people might say it's the richest or the most whatever abundant or something like this, but I feel like there's something about something here. I'm just seeing like a whole bunch of, like I said, world leaders. It made me start looking at the tarot. I mean, not the tarot, but the zodiacs of these leaders, especially masculine leaders and their wives. And then that really opened my eyes last night. Okay. But I feel like somebody is trying to make it seem like a masculine energy did something or told you had to tell her something. No, it's you. And it's not true. It's God working through me. Like, it is that God in me. And that's just what it is. All right. When I need to know something, I could go there. Again, I feel like this is the way that they've been able to do something too, is by executing a plan to make it look like a masculine shared a secret or something like this, or something like this. But how we could have got it wrong all this time is this person was the same as this person all their life. Okay. And we have to think about the energy of the serpent too. Okay. The serpent, all serpents are bad. Okay. We have to think about that energy. This serpent is not the devil. If it was talking about the devil or Satan, it would have said that. All right. The worst thing is saying about the serpent is that the serpent was cunning. And we know that cunning could be a good or a bad thing. Okay. It's up to you. Now, all right, now that's going to make me sound some kind of way, but I'm willing to take the gamble. And that's what it is. Gambling don't always have to do with just financial gain or you being somebody playing blackjacks. This could be somebody that gambles their fucking life every day while they on this fucking planet, because they've been abandoned by everybody and everything. And even when somebody did want to do a random act of kindness to this person, somebody want to make it like you a beggar, like what everyday modern people would call a beggar, because you are looking for answers or you're trying to find out what it is that somebody left to you. And I feel like this is somebody that's mad, somebody that don't know the struggles emotionally that you've had to go throughout your life. They just think, oh, this person didn't never have to work. They don't deserve it. No, well, it's not you that gets to choose. It's whoever said somebody deserved it that deserve it. Somebody that said that they was proud of somebody that said that they was proud of somebody that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that said it's yours that, so you can change whatever you want to. And I feel like this is that dynamic. Somebody can change what they want to do if they want to choose that femme or not. But what you don't have the right to do is erase her from everything that she should be inheriting or that she have gathered, or that this masculine possibly is a past lover here from a past lifetime built with this woman, or feel like he got, you know what I'm saying, this woman was supportive or something to him, which led him to being whatever he wanted to be in this world. Okay. And he wanted to give something back. All right. This is somebody that also knew a masculine or a feminine's whole life, that knew the real them, the real her or the real him. Okay. It's like you must have been here before your first time. This can't be your first time or some shit like this. All right. It's almost me, and some energy goes back, way back. But whatever it is, it hinders the feminine energy more than anything, because she worries about him, and it's something like that. But I also feel like this masculine feel the same way. Somebody might have fell for somebody straight to the bottom. Okay. And somebody might even be brainwashing the person to make them think that that's not the way it is, to make them think it's something else. Okay. But this person, I don't know. But this person could be coming in with that message to make me think, this shit is stupid. Okay. Let's just see. We're going to just pull one of these. Okay. I don't want to use all of them. Let's see which one looked the best. We'll get this angel one, since we have angel out here. It says, dearest you. Now, these are messages from ancestors here. Okay. This is what I call them, postcards from ancestors. All right. And it says here, okay, dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, and how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the invisible. From the invisible to the invisible. But it is impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy? I told you something about currents here. Okay, a frequency, a flow. Okay, it says that bring events together with your heart and soul. Okay, trust that even though you don't know the how or the what or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes, as spirit weaves your lives mysteriously and beautiful into a beautiful tapestry in a glorious technicolor. Okay? All right. So I feel like there's something about life after death or something is what I'm hearing. Okay? And maybe there is some kind of advancement or something that comes from these two people sharing a cup. And somebody doesn't want somebody to, I'm hearing, I know a place, I'll take you there. Okay? And then also the Voyage to Atlantis, which is one of my favorite songs. Okay? All right? So, yeah. So, again, I don't know. I just get like some kind of way when I'm reading this. Okay? So, again, but somebody is upset because somebody didn't take their offering here. All right, but okay, so this is where we get to the birthing of Cain and Abel, and then somebody feeling hurt because somebody didn't like their offer. I feel like, again, me being more of an earthy energy or something like this. Okay, I'm hearing like, I tell you something about saying yes, but also too late. A day and $1 short. Okay, I feel like it's somebody's supposed to feel like because they didn't have the finances or something to do something. That maybe goes with that spontaneous post that I put up the other day, that I like being spontaneous, but if shit is planned out first, but you know what I'm saying? That's like a double standard or something like this. But then also, I like to be spontaneous, but my bank account tells me otherwise. Okay. So it made me laugh. Okay. But I feel like that's what this is gearing towards. All right. Everybody's focusing on that aspect because they know that this feminine that's supposed to meet with this masculine, or this masculine that's supposed to meet with this feminine, may look like they don't have much financially. And that's why everybody's, all talking about that hustle mode. All right. But again, sometimes that can lead to being selfish or greedy as well. Okay. Or power hungry. Okay. Where people start to think more about that aspect than, you know what I'm saying, than people. All right? Because money is the root of all evil when you use it to negatively afflict your brother or sister or anyone else. This is what I feel. But I feel like there is something about like a ring or something, like a ring of Saturn, or just like some type of ring or something, about say yes or something like this, or someone saying like something about the dimensional something here, like something being brought into some type of existence, or something about interdimensional here. And there's something, like I said, about somebody may have presented something, okay? And they may feel like somebody didn't want it or didn't accept it. But I feel like there's this energy. There's like somebody like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I seem like I never make you happy. But I feel like this is this energy of someone being focused on this stack here. I'm about to say stack house. Brick house or something like this, okay? Instead of this. And it's not jealousy, because somebody knows, like somebody's looked deeper. Even with this so-called incest, we figured out that don't always have to do with somebody sleeping exactly with their family members, other things that have to do with incest. So this pinnacle is straight where it's at. That's where God, or that's where somebody placed it, or that's where it's supposed to be at this time. It's just that it's like actually a genuine. Okay, here I come. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please. I'm coming in 5 minutes. So, like I said, this is giving me this energy here of it's just regardless of what somebody's saying, but I guess this is what this is saying here. All right, some things aren't visible, because it's almost like a feminine energy just wants, I'm hearing, just to be close to you. So I feel like, yeah, okay, so, oh no, but see, this is what I'm feeling, y'all. This is what I'm feeling. It's just something about the family being in town. Like I said, if I had him, if my master came back in, like, I wouldn't trust him around the people that I know without me knowing what's going on, because I also feel like somebody's family members may look down on them because of how they dressed, or they don't like the fancy. Like somebody might always ask you, how you like my brand new gold bracelet that I just spent $1,000 on, all this stuff. And you be like, it's all right. It look really nice or whatever. It's just all right. You know, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Materialistic. Like a masculine could fit in more with your family because they got to have Gucci slides and shit like this. Or, you know what I'm saying? They may keep their children dressed really nice. But again, you know what I'm saying? The connection may not be the same. You might not catch them, you know, rolling around on the ground with their children and like, or playing like this or whatever like this, or being just free. Everything is always got to be like nicely this and this top-notch clothing. And, you know, it's something like that I'm picking up here. That a masculine could vibe with somebody's family a little bit more. The sister may be a little bit more materialistic and narcissistic than the one. Could be a little bit more earthy and more thrifty or something like this, all right? But again, one may not be something that somebody wants to touch. Somebody might think that somebody said, don't touch that fruit because you'll die, or something like this, or something like this. And then this other fruit or something like this, okay? There might be more fruits. Like I said, there's all these fruits. It's not just about like siblings or something like this. This is something else here. It's almost like Russian roulette is what I'm hearing. Somebody's playing Russian roulette with something. While somebody might be saying, stay away from this one here. It's the one that's bad. It may be the good one. And these are the ones that are having different things attached to them. They're all attached to each other too. So they would be going against this one here, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to what we wanted to come here. All right, I want to do 3 and 5, I think. Okay. All right. Something is telling me go to 3 to 5. First, let's go ahead and pull one demon card to see what kind of demon or devil we might be dealing with, or angel, fallen angel or angel here. All right, because something about this rib that was taken was about a clone. Okay, I feel like they made a clone of someone. Excuse me. This hair is really good. Okay. This even made me think about like even having a synthetic wig and then like another type of wig. Okay, it's like somebody's putting value on. Ooh, look at this. This person don't even have this or that or whatever. But a real man know that, you know what I'm saying, if he's straight, you know, it don't matter. Like, it's about what this girl what else this girl has to offer or something like this. And he's not gonna mind, right? Also, I feel like there is something where with that letter that we were reading, that somebody did make a bond or something some way a long time ago and promised to come into life at this time and help each other change the world for good. All right. So, you know, I'm also picking up that kind of energy too. I don't even know why I'm thinking about like a little Caucasian boy that I had a crush on in school or something like this. So I don't know. That could be anybody today. Okay. All right. All right. All right. This is too many. But we do have asterisk here. Okay. Tells how the angels fell, reveals the past, present, and future, and teaches the liberal science. All right. Asterisk is the first goddess ever in America. Somebody can't. This society make these people devils because they came and bring justice, and nobody wants justice right now. They want a free-for-all for people to be able to rob, kill, steal, rape, and pillage. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles, Merix, okay? It says teaches astronomy and liberal science, knows the virtues of precious stones and herbs, and gives very good familiars. So this could be somebody, like I said, that would be giving this advice to someone to use it for good or bad, okay? With this Page of Pentacles. All right, I just put something up, I think a post about Page of Pentacles. No, Page of Cups, okay? So, and then we have the Hangman, Bifrons, okay? In reverse, all right? And he's wearing somebody else's skin, so this might have skinwalker energy here, or maybe shapeshifter. It says teaches natural and planetary science, lights corpse, lights above graves, and moves bodies so the soul may be stolen. Boy, honey. But he's in reverse over here, so I don't know, y'all. Okay, with these soul siblings over here, somebody sent this motherfucker on his way. Okay, I don't know what this is. All right, because I feel like a masculine energy did come in, a younger masculine, that might be fiery, more of a fire sign did come in, but I feel like he was coming in to do that. Something about New Orleans, somebody from New Orleans. Okay, so again, I don't even know. And we got Carte or Carte postal. Okay. So maybe this is something to do with Carter, okay? I don't know. I feel like somebody came in with a swift, just take my hand, just take my hand, okay? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, and it's Horus. It almost sounds like Horus, but it's not, okay? Destroys and burns all enemies when requested, okay? Speaks of creation of the world. Tells the past and present. All right. And this one is in reverse too. Okay. All right. So like I'm saying, I feel like these two are actually healers in shaman energy. Okay. A truth speaker or a God energy. And this is sounding like a shaman. And then we have Bifrons in reverse and Haris in reverse. And this is making me think that somebody may be trying to paint two people as these particular demons here. All right. In reality, they are these in the Justice and the Page of Pentacles. So this might be a masculine energy that knows the value of something that he has found. A star. The star is concealed in a circle. It's in a seal, okay? But the Page of Pentacles could represent somebody that's sifting through a lot of pentacles and found that one and like, oh, this is the one everyone's looking for. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't know why I'm hearing little Timmy, little Jimmy, or something like this, or Timmy Turner, from Fairly Odd Parents, and also like little Timmy, you know, the sick little boy or whatever. I can't remember. I don't know if it's a Christmas Story. I don't know, but I'm even hearing Timmy O'Toole. So maybe something to do with Irish Celtic energy or something here. So again, I feel like this is Justice and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. They both might be broke, actually. It might just spend more time. Again, with Justice, this is somebody that spends a lot of time on knowledge about things or has put a lot of work into that. Okay. But also, like I said, this mirror mix energy with this Page of Pentacles is something about these two together. And I feel like somebody is trying to turn these two people into these energies. And these are in reverse here. Or this is maybe, maybe this is a low vibrating aspect of someone. Okay. Tells of, yeah, because here we talk about the past, present, and future. And we talk about things that are seen and unseen here. But I feel like whatever this is, somebody trying to make somebody into a demon is not working here. All right. These may be other energies that these people are working with. I can see their energies pop up in seers and other people that come in my energy field, all the time. Okay. So let's go ahead and read what we wanted to read in Genesis. All right. I apologize. This is taking so long, but I just want to be very thorough here as to the way that we're thinking here, why we're thinking this way, and what could be the possibility of whatever this is. I feel like somebody really, there's some shady business going on here. All right. So again, the temptation and the fall. It says, now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. Now this is, again, cunning. It's making me think about somebody's overbearing mother that might be like, no, you're not going to be talking to her. You're going to keep talking to me. And what you're going to do is marry this sister, or you're going to do this over here or something like this and not over there. Because I think people are looking at someone right now as if, oh, she know what's going on. She's pissed. We ain't going to get nothing from whatever this is, because somebody is hiding something from someone. It is a very loving gesture that somebody left for somebody in particular because they saw God. This give me God energy. They saw what somebody was doing. This masculine could have even chose to relocate or do something with another goddess or a feminine this time. Always still loving this other, but he left something for somebody. Or they could themselves to rest, all right, and left something for someone so they be in a place of peace and do the work that they wanted him, that somebody wanted them to do. But somebody hid this. I don't know. It's coming in very clear to me that this is what's happening to somebody or has happened to someone. It sounds close to what I feel is happening to me, but I don't know the whole existence. But I do know when I was connected with this masculine, the things that were coming into me very heavily. Okay, about a house. Period. All right, and maybe in the future a child. Okay, that may be taken in or something like this. All right. And I'm supposed to feel like this person looked at me or was spying on me or something and saw that they didn't like what they saw. Okay. And I feel like this is why spell work was being done on certain people here very heavily. Poisoning, something like this. If you knew what they were doing, I'm telling you, everything that was being done to some of us, you would freak out. You would not even want to look at another person. You were probably running high, especially if these are people that are close to you. So, yeah, a serpent was cunning than any beast, okay? Which the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, did God say you shall not eat of any tree in the garden? All right, so this is what the serpent is saying to the woman that was made by the Lord God. He said to the woman, did God say you shall not eat of any tree of the garden? Of the fruit of all the trees in the garden, we may eat. So we got the serpent here. We got he. Okay, we got the serpent. We got he. Because we have to know if this he is somebody else or is it the serpent. So we have the serpent, we have he, and we have the woman. That's 3 energies already. The woman answered. So who's answering is the woman. Okay? The woman answered the serpent, of the fruit of all the wait a minute. Shit, hold on, because I never even read. This is why I can't, I can't deal. Okay? Listen. Of any tree of the garden, the woman answered the serpent, of the fruit of all the trees in the garden we may eat. So maybe the woman and he can eat, okay? But they saying maybe not the serpent, okay? It says, of the fruit of all the trees in the garden you shall not eat, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. But the serpent said to the woman, now the woman is talking right there. The serpent is talking. But the serpent said to the woman, no, you shall not die. For God knows that when you eat of it, all right, of it don't say apple or nothing. It say it. Your eyes will be open and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Knowing good and evil. Now the woman saw that the tree was good for food, pleasing to the eyes, and desirable for knowledge. It would give. She took of its fruit and ate it, and also gave some to her husband, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both were open, and they realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. So this is somebody touching. Like I said, the bitch I put in the chat on the thing yesterday. My daughter is in Khalifa. Motherfucker can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And I said, I wonder if they are going over and doing something or having something to do with this child here. All right? Or one of these children. I feel like there's a multiple of this shit going on. I don't want nobody touching my babies. They belong to me. I don't give a fuck about your paperwork or none of that shit. I know what I'm talking about. Because when you touch my fruit, motherfucker, I know. So I said, I wonder if this feminine energy, how did these people tap into my energy? How is this person knowing my story? What is she talking about? Writing this book or whatever in my name. Asking for things in my name and using it to benefit off of. And then turn around and call you broke. And you don't have a part or a share in with these. It's a whole bunch of hoes out here that if this masculine is gone, it's something about some taxes up in this bitch. Somebody's supposed to be taxed, motherfucker, and something supposed to be coming through this bitch. So even if somebody try to take something that was supposed to be for me and my child from this Taurus masculine, this Houdini husband energy, or this Rolling Stone energy, I'm seeing why somebody was taxed. I remember having this conversation with the masculine at some point in time. There's something about this here. These feminine energies didn't like that. The ones that been spying in my cup, these Queen of Cups energies, they didn't like that. And I feel like this is when they wanted to get rid of this masculine because they knew he was never going to walk away from me. So again, rather they use mind control or whatever they did, something was done here. All right? And the fruit that they're trying to take from is possibly a child, or I don't know why I keep saying something about the pineal, okay? Or your fluid here, okay? Your pineal gland or something like this. Someone has attacked or tried to attack or take that or waters from your cup, okay? Somebody took something here. I feel like this is Chicago energy, all right? I know exactly who the little bitch is. I'm telling you. It's something about the black cat at the foot of Sekhmet. I already put these people up on the board. All the bitches on the board, y'all. So they can change the name of their channel or whatever they want to do. I already know who they are. Not all of them, but most. I already know who they are. I already know you, bitch. It's almost like I knew you before you was formed, motherfucker. What is you talking about? A lot of these hoes is starseed babies. Y'all. Woo. I'm hearing, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. I feel like this is also, like I said, the vindictive energy. These are people thinking they won the whatever because of what they've done here. You don't know that you've ruined whatever they've done. If they think that they destroyed this masculine before he knew me or made it with me or whatever this would be, you just ruined the foundation of a nation is all you've done. And then you will get ready for like a third world country or plagues. And look, we got the sun right here in the 5 pentacles. Yeah, they tried to leave the sun out in the damn cold. The star, the sun, the star, the lovers. Yep. And oh, and we got the 6 of what? Look at this shit in a union here. Trying to block this in math, even though the 10 of pentacles. You guys kill me. But I feel like whatever this is, it's just gonna be leading a feminine energy into another circumstance or something that's gonna be better. It's just, I feel like that's what this is. Maybe with a King of Wands, okay? Again, the King of Wands has this little lizard, salamander energy at his feet here, okay? But again, I feel like, yeah, I know who this is too. So again, just, I'm not dropping no names and then because I feel like this is exactly what these people want. So again, they try to like be upfront and clear, whatever, and then you drop a name and then the bitch, they change their whole whatever, okay? So something about this Hierophant, yeah. I feel like whatever this is, the Hierophant, whoever was dressed like a Hierophant, there's 2 females already named that been dressed like a Hierophant. They may be having something to do with this, and then a food for thought energy, okay? It's just a food for thought about this little lizard right here, all right? Been at the foot of this masculine energy here, and it's something about this Pinnacle, maybe even the name Gully, okay? Somebody may be gullible, a masculine. They knew that, people knew how this me. They didn't want this person to know me again, to change society. I mean, to change turn back the hand of time and eliminate God. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Somebody seeing how this masculine energy was to or with me, and then they found out the things that would be going on with both of us, and they used them with pillow talk to manipulate this masculine, to make him afraid to come to me again, not knowing that God had already picked up this energy and preserved it the best he can for this masculine. Washed it, made it clean and white, and cleaned it up for this masculine. Purified it. And made it holy. Already. They wanted to make somebody in this 9 of Swords energy crying up all night. And God said, don't trip. I got something better. And this Knight of Swords that come in real fast, all this, whatever, that shit is over, I feel. All right, yeah, something is being done here. I feel like this has something to do with them putting the man in a deep sleep and taking a rib. All right, so again, somebody may not be able to be with somebody else because they passed on, or they are, they may have picked up something or got into something that they can't, whatever. And I feel like with Temperance or something like this, somebody is taking a rib from this person to make another one here. All right, and this one is going to be the one that takes this person away, okay? And they're going to be some kind of way. But I'm also feeling like this is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. All right, this could also, I'm hearing he's a pirate, okay? So we did see that card yesterday with the booties on it. So I realized that this morning, like, oh, when I said this is what this looked like, you know, a pirate, a booty, you know, booty, something about booty. Okay? Something about this energy here. Mm-hmm. Because it's also somebody that could do their work or whatever, or allow other people to do the work, and then they sit back and receive here. All right. But I feel like this is why their cups is empty this time, maybe. Because they're not going to be able to do that this time here. I feel like this could be being turned into some kind of way here of thinking about something, but I see exactly what it's talking about. I'm hearing it's never enough, and something to do with the moon energy here, right? So this moon energy might be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, because again, this is really the lazy person that sits there and probably stalks somebody else, or sits right there all funky in the face, you know, on top of the sun while the sun is shedding all the mana. And this person is sitting in the background watching what the sun is doing and figuring out how to get 2 steps ahead, so that whatever comes in for this masculine energy, or what comes in for me, can go into her cup, or these cups that she has, all right, already put up above on the waters. But again, the other day I read that this was in reverse here. Something that has been found to be not really good about these cups here. And they're all in reverse. Somebody's about to lose everything, okay? Yeah. The sun is still shedding the mana, even amongst the pressure of the moon in the scorpionic energy here that's down here. Outcast or something like this, but also with the borders open here. So this is Biden energy here to me. Apollyon energy, the dark horse, the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So that's that. Yeah, we got the Emperor here, which would be a leader or renowned energy here. Okay. But I also feel like I see his shadow attribute. I see his, I see who would be his earthly, his presence on earth, his presence in the heavens, in him. Same thing with Trump. I see his representation on the earth. I see him, and I kind of see the shadow attributes over him. Biden gives me Muslim energy, really low key in the background, and Trump gives me Christian energy. Okay? Or however you want to look at it. Okay? That's just what it is. And then we got the devil right there with him. I told you. This is the emperor in his administration, the devil. They got 2 people chained that work for them. And is manipulating the situation with magic or privacy part power. Okay? And this has some high priestess in reverse. This may even be a high priest, somebody calling somebody a high priestess and have them in reverse. Okay? This may even be the empress. I'm picking up this is maybe somebody's trying to say, oh, that empress is just a high priestess, or it's just an earth angel. No, not this one. I'm feeling like there is something about a father figure or somebody that begot someone that is of a heavenly father, okay? That took a liking to someone here, that appreciated something that they did for someone. It's almost like a tip, like I got your back, you got mine. So like, if you don't know that I ain't gonna snake you by now, you'll never know me. All right. But the whole thing about the snaking is this person rejecting the cup, but it may be for a time and a half here. All right. And then we got the world card. So that's why they realized this, to take this masculine out, or to take him out of the arena, or unplug him from this feminine energy. These are the 2 people. It just is what it is. These 3 white swords represent 3 white women possibly that are over this masculine energy. And he's pointing at one right here, okay? But this is the golden child, or the golden sword here. The sword of God, the sword of truth, the swing of justice, all right? And it's sitting right on top of this world card energy. And the world card is sitting right on top of this devil energy, because she is going to shed light on what these 2 people, this couple, have been doing here. Also to make this masculine reject the cup, okay? And also, like I said, this energy of this strength card, somebody been manipulating the situation to stop somebody from moving forward, all right? Whether this is mentally, physically, or to another floor right here in the caste system, all right? Because somebody was already up there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was already all the way the fuck up there. So we got the sun in sackcloth in reverse. So this sun may not be sad anymore, okay? But there is still this 3 of swords coming here, okay? Somebody gambled something, all right? By trying to sneak away with somebody's shit here. Okay, period. I already seen this. We already seen this last year. And since I call him grumpy or dope. I'm not dopey in that sense or whatever. I like to say doty, okay? Because he has doting eyes to me. All right. So I don't like dopey. I don't know why I don't like that. I never liked that. Like, I don't know if was dopey like supposed to be like goofy, but no, I see this masculine as grumpy. Okay. But I feel like, again, it may be because this person had to go through whatever I went through, losing everything. All these people taking whatever this is and then replicating him or cloning him over and over again. Okay, that could be annoying, which then turns the wheel of favor in reverse for him and gives his goods to someone else to move off in calmer waters. I feel like within the past week, a bitch used somebody, even could have been using this platform to try and get something here. Okay, we got this head sticking out of this fish though. Yeah, the Moorish energy. The Moors, okay? Somebody is using somebody's identity, and somebody high up knows this. They know every time when we come up with these revelations here, this person is trying to reach their hand out and grab whatever it is that's coming out, whatever that pinnacle, that ace of pentacle would be. Somebody is reaching their hand out and trying to grab it. I feel like this person should definitely go to jail. These people should go to jail. It should be something else that happens where somebody steps in and ends all this shit. I'm telling you what I'm talking about. I bet you I'm right. I bet you I'm right. Somebody just got a large win or something here, okay? I feel like there's somebody that was supposed to get it or did get it and they were supposed to. And I feel like I'm picking up that somebody else tried to sneak in and put their hand out to catch it, like we see in that Six of Pentacles, all right? Somebody tried to do that, all right? And they were going to go ahead and celebrate, but it's in reverse. It may be their turn to be heartbroken because this son in sackcloth is not sad anymore. And he does have his 2 cups. I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm hearing 2 girls at one time in their tens. I'm just hearing that. Amen. Something, I woke up again, something about God's plan, okay? I woke up with that on my mind this morning for some reason here, okay? Yeah, and I feel like this hangman with the person, this demon that showed up that changes people's skin or identity for whatever gain. This is what I picked up on heavy yesterday. Somebody should have been somebody should have been joyful here. All right, but I also hear that somebody has to claim it. I'm hearing something like that, okay? Or stake claim to something. All right. But again, somebody's being sent away here. This Hierophant energy here is being sent away with this 8 of Cups here. And the moon is like, all right, see ya. So I feel like the moon and this person had something in common at one point in time. They were both doing something to put this sun in sackcloth, okay, in darkness, and to also break this son's heart with these 3 of Swords by using these 3 cups. 3 cups hurt this person and put these 3 swords in this man right here. All right. In his whole heart. This could be even a man sitting off in the sideline, seeing people that look in the likeness of him ram these swords inside of his empress's chest, all right? Because this person may be, you know, I feel like it's another Taurus energy. I do. Trying to turn his female into his empress into a Queen of Wands, all right? And not even that. I feel like they're trying to turn her into the Queen of Wands or this little black cat here. And the black cat got 4 swords on her chest too. All right, stripes or something like this. But there is somebody forming an illusion, so be careful. Because when it comes to Sekhmet drinking that brew that they made for her, it was deadly to her, okay? But we're going to go ahead and show all odds here that we know that some of this stuff is being manipulated or projected. And that's why it's going to be a victory over here, all right? Again, to decipher between the two. I feel like there's something I posted earlier about something about cups, but then it's almost like I already passed your test. Like, what's next? It's something like that, okay? And then we go back to this energy of this Page of Pentacles that knew he had something good from the beginning. This might be even this energy of this masculine saying, you know, I picked up Israel or I picked up this feminine energy when she was in the dry place or in the desert and she don't even know it was me, okay? This could be the old Houdini Taurus energy, okay? Or this could be that Scorp energy that I keep picking up on, okay? So I think that that's it, all right? Yeah, like I said, somebody wants this to be the situation. They want this masculine or feminine in the Ten of Swords, and they want somebody else in the dark about it. But it's not happening. Whoever has been in this energy where they're trying to make somebody into a Queen of Wands and let people run through your riverbanks, it's not happening. But somebody else is going to get this death energy here. And I think it's whoever tried to put somebody back in this situation here. Somebody sees now. The devil only had a little time to prove that somebody was something else that they wasn't. And I feel like the way I'm looking at this right here is somebody was trying to make it seem like somebody was a queen of swords instead of the empress. And I feel like somebody got proven wrong. All right. So I feel like they try to create illusions for somebody, or this could have even been somebody that tried to set up a rape here. I'm telling you, a literal wake, a literal wake. Oh shit. So yeah, death. Okay. So, but I feel like this is somebody that was trying to set up a literal rape. Somebody trying to make somebody a god energy, a Lord God energy, or something, some type of energy. Because a lot of men would like to be in the grace of a feminine energy. If they can't figure something out, they'll probably make it so she will have to be shared with everybody. Okay? Is what I'm picking up. So, but somebody want to own her instead. They don't want to share. They want this person to be their only something. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and stop the video there. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.